mas esse parte vai deixar pra vocês, porque vai demorar, a gente pode ver juntos. Para sempre.
Coming out of this, the young people that are in the streets organize, continue to organize in the time of peace, like they are now, because they're organizing effectively. They're causing systemic change in the immediate and not some protracted campaign. And I support them. And plot, plan, strategize, organize, and mobilize. And as long as you keep doing that, you're going to capitalize. I appreciate. And I don't mean capitalize monetarily. I mean, these kids are capitalizing progressing. Organizers on the ground level who've been working for years, the campaigning around police brutality and violence, have in an instant been able to organize people to progress.
Impressive moments. I mean, you mentioned about how the young people, they're so organized. Será
que dá pra fazer bug aqui?
When you think about it,
aquele bug lá da tirolesa.
About what you're seeing right now.
What has impressed me that
eu acho que retiraram.
We rioted in Atlanta. There were riots in other cities. There were riots in Los Angeles. But there was such a stronghold of information. Local news wouldn't let what other cities know until after it was over. What's impressed me is the ability to use technology. We haven't
deve ter retirado. Tururu.
We see at a day and age where in an instant people are able to mob on a place.
Dá pra ressurgir? Pensar que dava.
Like we have a house party app in which people can sit down on that house party app. You can organize to go take people to know what are we going to do in school, what are we going to do in
mas já dá pra bugar coisa. Acho que tá bugando.
Now you're able to do it on your phone and organize effectively and immediately. So I'm impressed by the level of organization. Because when I was in 16 years old, we had to for 30 days to plan something that you might strike that might be 3 hours or even 30 minutes, but you're constantly there. These kids are able to and I think that these are the people again that we should look following these times.
But you dropped a mention of the house party app. Are you on house party? You use it?
I just found out about it. I got the cool people.
O house party, que é aquele que você, se você fazer alguma coisa que você ganha aquele envelopamento que eu não uso. Eu usava. Só que depois todo mundo ganhou.
But you know, I'm still over there tweeting with the angry moms and dads.
No.
I think about where activism was on this issue in particular when Ferguson happened, and looking at it now, and it's while there was definitely a lot of positives that came out of Ferguson, particularly the Black Lives Matter movement. Seeing the level and the difference is that clearly there was a lot of lessons learned, and they've applied them now. So it definitely seems much more cohesive, and that's been impressive. What has impressed you about what you're seeing, especially from these young people who really have seemed to seize this moment?
What I've seen be most beautiful about this time is kids have the ability to adjust and move and be like water. They're truly plotting, planning, strategizing, organizing, mobilizing. The skateboard kids.
Eu acho que a tirolesa era pra tipo ir um lugar pro outro, tipo ir ali em cima e descer por aqui, porque olha ali ó, calma aí, ó. Ah não, é a... deixa pra lá. Mas era pra ser assim, porque não faz sentido tipo subir ali pra vir aqui. Então fazia sentido se fosse num alto pra ir pra baixo.
It's happening in a bigger and better way. I was talking about those skateboard kids. I saw those kids first come in as defenders. When police were hacking with people with batons, they held up the skateboards to protect them. Most kids who skateboard, my kids skateboard, most skateboard kids in the South don't look like me, right?
Se desse pra dançar, eu ia fazer o bug da tirolesa, que você pode dançar na tirolesa.
Those kids deserve to grow to be adults without being soldiers against the state that their parents pay taxes to. It impressed me that the proletariat showed government that you work for us. And in this moment, we are exercising our right to make public display of the evil that has happened. It makes
Evil.
me proud that I live in a country that has long promised equality, rarely given it to people who look like me, people who don't look like me defending it.
You made a interesting note and observation about the skateboard crew, and I think anybody who's watching has noticed that it's not just Black people who are out here
No,
protesting. Like
it's
this
not.
is
It's a tapestry of people.
it's a tapestry of
The,
people,
the
correct? And I
Amish,
think
the Amish.
yes, wasn't that
I didn't
crazy to
even know
see?
the Amish saw the news.
I was thinking, who told them? Right?
Yeah.
I was like, how did they find
I was,
right?
I was,
So
I was so impressed though. I was so
yeah,
thankful. My heart was
very
filled with
impressive.
joy.
Yeah, so you're seeing all these different types of people that you never thought this issue would resonate with them. It kind of of people. Why do you think your music is able to resonate that way, despite the fact that you are also clearly talking to your people?
Yeah, I'm proud to be me. I like me. I like black people. I'm not making no excuses. I'm not making no apologies coming in the door. I love us. I am in love with us. And because I love me, it has nothing to do with affecting my love of others. I have a very good friendship with East Indian cousins, Rod and Neil. They own the store right next to Walters on West Happy. So when you're from Atlanta, you know about Walters. If you're a big guy from Atlanta, you know about the store right next door. These guys have always just been good to me. Raj went to India. He came back, brought my wife incense, these beautiful little elephant characters. He's proud to be Indian. I've learned about being Indian from my Indian friends. When you're truly who you are, how could you be offended? How could you not love it or like it? Like, man, I'm a part of the original people on earth. I'm from the continent that birthed all humanity. I think when you wear that proudly and unapologetically, and not from a place of needing someone to be below you, there's no reason for people not to like me. I like me. I got plenty of heroes that don't look like me. There's a portrait of John Brown on my wall in my basement. He's a hero. He doesn't have to look like me. I mean, but I refuse to act like people who look like me aren't great. I didn't say good. I didn't say good enough. I didn't say equal. I said great. I'm from a great place.
Equal. Yuri
And
baby.
if you can't say that, then
Boats.
maybe I'm not for you. But I believe that because I am simply who I am, I believe that you accept me. Because you know what? I remember being on the tour bus, and I'm on there with a bunch of Northeasterners because of course, my rap partner's a white guy from Brooklyn. And we're on there and watching Swamp People, and everybody's laughing. And I come up and staggering to the front, and I look at them, and I start smiling, and I look at the room and say, I got more in common with them than any of y'all, and I just walk to the back. Now,
Okay.
because it's the truth. I'm a Southern boy. My grandparents from Alabama and Boone, Georgia. I grew up more like people on those shows. So I think across cultural lines and across racial lines, people identify with me, but just because I'm your typical American guy. And I have some special things. I'm not going to deny that I'm special. I was a smart kid, went to Morehouse, had an understanding of some cool stuff. I married a beautiful woman, that helps. But I think that ultimately what resonates with people is that I'm a regular guy. One of my best friends in the world is a white guy from Brooklyn. So I think that people understand that I have the ability not to look past your race or ethnicity, not to look past who you are culturally, but to look at it and love it and learn from it without wanting to co-opt it or be it.
What you're talking about in a very succinct and robust way is really allyship, and that's been a
Absolutely.
word that, yeah, you have a lot of, it sounds like you have a lot of really great allies that are in your life now. In this moment, I've gotten the question constantly, I assume you have too, about how to be an ally. What do I have to do? Right? I've had so many conversations with white people, like really good friends of mine, in the last
Yeah.
2 weeks, where all right, guys, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but
Yeah, but hold on.
hold on a second, just relax. But
Absolutely. I,
but nevertheless, that being said, is that, what would you say to somebody who wants to not only be an ally but be a good ally?
You want to be a good ally in this moment, white corporation, white person with the means, that's a worthy allyship. On a ground level, if you're just working hard every week, you don't know what to do, you're an electrician, you're a plumber, grab one young man who doesn't look like you, a young woman, and teach them that trade. That's allyship. Allyship isn't just throwing the money, but if you got the big money, put it towards somewhere. But on a very real and basic level, my son had an accident with a man named Keith. I bought my son a car. My son Malik, with a very pretty girl in the front seat, rear-ended this guy. Calls me. I pull up to Keith and the police officer. I say if he'll allow me to handle this privately, I just don't want to call my insurance company because, you know, I had just got in an accident. I drive fast. My son, Keith, in good faith, gave me the opportunity to do that, and me and this man became friends. You know, I'm literally friends with this white man who told me about Atlanta pre-white flight and desegregation, who's taught me about fatherhood and the importance of presence in your child's life. That doesn't happen if we're not open for it to happen. So an allyship for white people doesn't have to be an organization to save the world, but you do have to do what Keith did. You do have to, on blind faith, trust someone who doesn't look like you and allow that person to educate you. So an allyship is not just calling it's going to black organizations that might be local and saying, what am I doing? It's calling your friend and saying, what's the next thing you're doing? And I want to be an extra set of hands. Doesn't mean you get to go to the black people meeting, but it does mean that they say, I'm going to feed people on Skid Row, you show up. And you show up with empathy and care, and you do it. And I'm going to tell you, we need doctors in that space. We need lawyers in that space. We need legislators in that space. You know, we need the people who are really empowered to be in that space because there's some things that level that want